侍ショーダウン。
Yeah.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are enjoying this nice, brisk northeastern weather that we got going on outside. But in case you do not recognize the melodious baritone coming out of your speakers right now, I am the one, the only, the voice of KPB. It is your boy Afro Dynamic, aka Crimson Chant, and I'm joined by my man Berserk. Berserk, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing fantastic. This is my first time commentating with you,
Ah,
and like I just feel like you have that like evening radio
oh
DJ
yes, I get
voice,
that
like the
all the
smooth.
time, man.
I'm like you're ready to hear like slow jams right now.
Oh yeah, like I said, I get that all the time. Call me Quiet Storm back in New York. So
But
again, it's just how it works.
exactly. Yo, did y'all had Quiet Storm in New York?
武士道
Nah, nah.
Okay,
Sorry.
no,
Yeah.
in Miami, Quiet Storm was like an evening
修羅道を
set.
Oh yeah, like I said again, I know that. Like to my knowledge.
Chico
yeah.
the Virgo was the
Samurai.
DJ, and like
Ah,
your
okay.
voice reminds me of him.
Oh damn.
And so like they would play Quiet Storm. That was the intro song. And he's like, yeah, it's Chico the Virgo. We gonna bring you into some slow jam music sets for the next couple hours.
All right, well, listen, again, if that be the case, then that's going to be the case. But nonetheless, for anybody who can't figure it out, we are here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and we are getting ready to call the top 8 for Samurai Showdown at NEC 20, man. Now, I was on the mic yesterday while we were going through the pools, getting everything taken care of, and we got to see a lot of intense action, man.
Oh yeah,
I said, no, you got your staples coming through. You see Nakarurus, you see your Jubeis and everything. But the real story of the tournament now is the fact that because the last major event that they had for Samurai Showdown, at least on this side of the country, was ECT. And at the time, Basara and Kazuki were not made legal. That ain't the case no more.
correct.
So now, because those two are back in the game, because those two are completely free to be played
Okazuki
now,
wasn't even out at ECT.
true. Like I said, he was only like giving like no. There was only like hushes and whispers of it.
Right.
So now that he's out, and now that Basara is also made legal, that changes the meta of this game a whole lot. We
I
got
love
to see it a
Kazuki
little
so much.
dude. Like I said again, number one, you can't go wrong with exploding hammer pants, right? You'll never go wrong with that. That's just the way of the world, right? But the real twist of it for me is that again, when it comes to like Kazuki like just pours out damage. Man.
Yeah.
Like I said again, you build up the embers. He's the only person that I've seen in this game who can like regularly and legitimately combo into his weapon flip and combo into an E-Sen. And you don't even have to worry about doing his SSM because if you got those combos down pat, that's like 90% damage right there.
Yeah.
It's gone. That's it, right? It's not coming back. And on top of that, this dude, he's got a great anti-air in his 5C. And he also has a way to kind of keep himself safe should he get knocked down. He can just send the embers out there for you. And depending on what level the embers are, that's going to be how much damage you're going to have to eat on that. So you have that. Then you turn around and you got Basra. And Basra is literally all over the place. It is near impossible to, like, just, again, find a way to, like, really, really pin him down.
Right.
And with the way that a lot of, seeing as I'm from New York, I have to, like, call out the people in my city, man. Like I said, seeing as how a lot of Jubei players like to run things, Basara neutralizes all of that.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a bit of a gamble to see how things play out. Now, from what I did understand, if I'm mistaken, yes, Sonic Soul is on the stage right now, and this is a guy probably one of the scholars of the game as it is right now. He pretty much like wrote the book on like all the TK Tsubami Gashi tech.
It's so funny that you said Sonic Soul and Scholar in the same sentence.
Hey, that's how I
Because
view it, man.
well, I mean, I met him at Defender North and we commentated together, and he coined a phrase, "Ungamentals."
Yes.
He's like,
yes,
I just unga. He's like, I'm just gonna do 50-50s. Like, he's like, I don't care. It's like, he's guessing, I'm guessing too. I don't even know.
Yeah.
So the fact that you were like, oh, he's a scholar, I'm like, wait.
Yeah, like I said again. And, we see him usually, again, his go-to is Ukyo, naturally. But I did see him yesterday, and he did break out, Kazuki. And he put into practice, again, just the amount of damage that Kazuki can do. Because all he did, like, he did a jump in, did, close standing medium. Exactly. He sent out the embers and then went for the grab. And, like, that was a good 70%. So, yeah. But I'm getting the word now that we're about to jump into this first match.
海流島
All right, we're going to
Tsugi
go.
no
Wow.
Koku.
Wow.
Nice.
Okay. They randomed the stage that the default stage Ryujima. It happens sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
I love the new stage.
Oh, yeah, man. I said again, I just, like, here's the thing that blows my mind. Like, SNK has been really, really good about, like, crafting their design when it comes to like the aesthetic of everything that they're working on.
Oh my goodness.
Here we go.
The mirror.
立花右京
And I say this all the time. That when
Heads
it
or
comes
tails?
いざ
to heads,
尋常に
yeah.
1本目勝負つばめ返し
Oh, you were right.
I
Was
see.
that-
Yep, he's gonna have to work on this.
that is definitely not
Yeah.
ChrisG and KDC.
And again, there it is. Goes for the full combo. Covers the ground by getting sliding. Goes out for the slashes.
I'm not sure which is which right now.
Oh no, I can definitely safely say that again. Like Sonic Soul's the black and blue.
Okay.
All right, goes to the grab.
Oy.
Nobody there for the grab.
Yeah, that was. But now Sonic Soul's in a good position, right? Takes the life lead early, so now his opponent has to approach, and he's gonna be in a good position. He doesn't have to do anything at this point. It's all up to the opponent to approach and try to regain that life lead. Like you see him, he's so patient right now. He knows.
Yeah, it's the best way to go about it.
Oh wait, Sonic Soul is purple apparently.
Usually he always runs with that, so that switches things up good for us. And yeah, there it is. Back and forth on it, man. And again, that automatic crossover, man. Like so few people like prepare for that.
Right. It's like it's definitely reactable, but it's like people are just so sitting on like down back and like ready to try to like stand up to block a Tsubame that like you just fall asleep on the cross up.
Yep. And smart move there. Goes for the full combo. Trying to go for the deflect, but nobody home.
Yeah, that would be huge if you got it, but it's a big risk at this point, especially when you're at a deficit. Oh my gosh, what? That was a great block and no
we go.
fun.
Okay, so we called it right first. I said Sonic Soul is going to be the black and blue. Crazy Master Hand is going to be the all purple.
Okay.
And excellent use of the slide. He's got to be careful. Just like that again. Ukyo, he has a deceptive range, particularly on his 5C. 2C, my mistake.
Crazy Master Hand in control right now. Sonic's not able to find his way in.
Try to now if he catches it, that will kill.
Yeah, trying to get around on the board here. Gotta catch him pressing something though. Gets the grab. Probably he might get one more.
There it is, man. Like I said again, it is again, like I said, it's a deceptive range that hurt box has on Ukyo's 2C.
Honestly, I feel like I don't agree with Sonic Soul's decision there. He still had plenty of time left in his Rage Explosion. He didn't have to go for 50-50s. I would have liked to see him let him stand back up, see if he's going to stand up pressing or not. He could have gotten another grab into Rekka, and that would have given him the life lead.
Right.
And yeah, just when you have Rage Explosion active, your opponent has to respect it.
Oh yeah, man.
And test him, see how scared he is of it. But all right, game 1, Crazy Master Hand, and off to a good start in game 2.
Goes to the sweep. And I really have to applaud the patience of Crazy Master Hand right now. Because there's no way he can't know who he's going up against.
Right.
And to be running the mirror against Sonic Soul, you have to be able to know everything that you do.
Right.
Because again, like I said, when it's a mirror match, it doesn't matter whose character it is, all right? Like I said, it boils down to the player at that point.
Right. So, but at the same time, it's like, you know everything he's capable of because this is what you've been doing to people all weekend.
Right. And again, he jumps right back into it, and I can hear old Power Craven saying, why?
Still
gets it.
alive.
The question is,
Has a chip.
all right. Okay, so he chips him out, but again, now he is going to have to play honest, super honest now, because there's no get out of free jail card.
Right.
And again, he doesn't have access to any of the EX specials now, so he's got to really, really slice him down, slow and shorted. Okay, the question becomes, how is it? All right, good block, good Tsubame. That's the sweep. Okay, now, there it is. Again, So try to go for the spot dodge, not bad, but I mean, Crazy Master Hand gets the full combo. Knocks him off. All right, again, yo, he's like Mr. Beast.
Okay.
Nice Tsubame.
And now is his chance to get
Oh.
something started too early on the Tsubame.
And I said again, has the opportunity here. Good use of the slide.
Yeah, he's still on offense. He might have a deficit right now, but
He is using it to his advantage.
yeah, in control. And here it is, takes the life lead, and that was his chance to end it, but we're going to see a Rage Explosion from Crazy Master Hand. So now we're going back to fundamentals.
Yeah.
Regular guy versus regular guy.
Like I said, honest Sam show right here, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful spot dodge, but again, still has to catch the full close six. Goes back. Nice jumping beat, but has to eat that Tsubame on the pop, man. Oh, he gets called all the slashes. He goes back. Good defense. Nice slide again. Going for it. Opens up. No. And again, gets him for the slide. Crazy Master Hand doing the best he can right now. Getting tied up on rounds. Just about even on life.
Yeah, they're playing it super slow. Like they're being hella respectful of each other right now. But Sonic Soul, this is actually his winner's bracket life on the line here. Set point for Crazy Master Hand, so he's got to play it even more carefully, and he's doing so. He's trying to stay alive and get a game on the board.
Oh, and there it is, man. It's ironic. One good turn deserving another. That's how Crazy Master Hand won the first match. This is how Sonic wins the second match.
Sliced in half with the entourage. Yo, I don't know, man. Those girls chasing after him, and he's so loyal. He's so wholesome.
Again, like I said, it's like a lose-lose situation there for everybody involved. Because again, Ukyo, he only has eyes for one. And I'm fairly sure those women don't realize that, technically, Homeboy does have tuberculosis. So, like, again, it's unfortunate, but yeah, that's just how it's coming about.
Yeah, he's a much better man than me. I don't think I'd be able to resist that temptation. It's just too much.
Now, Crazy Master Hand taking a commanding start to this match.
Oh, yeah. Oh, just pouring it on still.
It's a full combo in this corner damage. Oh, got played. Beautiful use. Double tap on the spot. Checked him with the spot dodge because again, he knew he was going to try and get evasive. There we go. Full combo. Sonic Soul trying to fight back.
He's always just biding his time. He's just waiting. He's like, what? I lost the life lead. It's fine. I just need to guess right once, and then it's going to be my turn. Oh! Damn. He didn't know. He thought he was going to do light. It was heavy. Ran into it.
Exactly. He was expecting for the feint. Just again, he was expecting the mind games. That's the crazy part. And he ended up getting sliced and diced, man.
That's the thing about Ukyo. Knock kind of has the same thing where it's like the special move is punishable, but you don't know if they're if you miss the window, right? If they do light and you wait because you think they're gonna do medium or heavy, then you miss your punish opportunity.
Double sweep on this one. Sonic Soul with the still left lead, but again, he's down around right now. Fakes out the apple.
Okay.
It's called out.
I like it. He was ready. We are awake in this top 8.
Throwing out that apple fake.
Apple a day. Keeps the tuberculosis away.
Cold-blooded, man. Now, one of the major differences between the last matches and this one is the fact that, again, both of them have decided, again, hold on to their rage. So now we're going into, again, match point for either player.
This is a nail biter right here. Game
winners,
3.
yeah, exactly.
Round
winners,
3.
Yeah, winners like life on the line right now. Both of them have all their resources still available. Got rage. Got SSM. The question is, who is going to be forced to break that silence?
Right. And then will the other man respond in kind just to put him on notice when he puts him on notice? Okay, here it comes. We're going to see the condition right here. Oh.
The spot dodge. Is he about to do it?
There it is.
All right,
I was like, please. Sonic Soul doesn't care. He'll take this damage right now.
Just
instead, he won't take this damage. He'll block the Eason. That would have done a good like 80% too.
Had he gotten it, yeah. But again, like I said, Sonic Soul, cooler heads prevailing in this particular case. But definitely shout out to Crazy Master, and he's still in it. Still got to work his way through losers. So again, it's going to be a slightly uphill battle depending on who he has to fight his way through in losers. But right now, Sonic Soul sitting comfortable in winners finals. He can breathe for a little bit, sit back in the crowd, kind of like, observe. Because everything that he is going to have to deal with is going to be up on that stage. So he's got to keep his eyes open, man.
So I'm not actually sure who the next match is. Okay, he is here. So it's gonna be ChrisG and KDC.
Okay.
We're staying on the winner's side.
All right, good.
We I'm not gonna say who, but one of those players was a little bit tardy. So
like I said again, if you are familiar with both players, then you know the answer to that question.
Listen, I'm not throwing anybody under the bus.
No.
Not saying names.
Like I'm gonna name names, like no shade involved or anything like that. Just one of them has a reputation for it, the other one doesn't.
Yeah.
We'll leave you to decide.
Exactly.
Okay.
So here they come.
Mhm.
I see Chris is sitting here. KDZ was, I think, the first player here on time. So, oh wait, I just gave it away.
Yeah.
But
Said again,
out of all 8,
yeah.
though, he was the most punctual.
Fair enough. I said again, top 8s, particularly like that first morning top 8, it's always, a bit of a crapshoot to see who's going to be here on time. But you know what? They're here now. It's time to embrace death.
Yes.
Now, the question is...
Who are they going to play?
Oh, I said
Okay.
again, I was expecting this.
They're not even entertaining their old man. Oh, wait.
I said, because again, KDZ...
Okay. Yeah, he plays Jubei. I thought he was about to pick Basara.
Again, like I said, it's gonna be it's gonna be a tough call because if by chance KDZ misses any of the bread and butters with Jubei, there's a laundry list of punishes that's coming out. So again, like I said, he's gonna have to be really, really patient, and like literally everything has to connect. With Kazuki, and it's simply a matter of, ironically, slow and steady, even though he is the fire brother. Ironically, being patient, being slow and steady, calling and picking your spots. Because again, like I said, thankfully with him, he's got the explosion. He's got the punish exploding pants, man. Again, can't touch him basically. And on top of that, he's got the grab. And he can make all of these exponentially more dangerous by building up embers.
Right. So we gotta get that knockdown first, and there it is. Oh, get fired up.
Yeah, that's all it is.
And how does Jubei feel going against somebody that has a better fireball than him? He never thought he'd see the net.
And like I said, he's still got the pop and pump strength on him, so he's got to work with that.
And now we're level 3. Now we're a problem.
Now it's fully lit, but again, catches him on the fadeaway.
Special move's gonna be powered up at this point.
Right, and again, KDZ is doing what he needs to be doing right now. Again, he's got to let ChrisG fumble. And he's got to punish him. So the best thing to do is going to be keep him away. Don't let him grab you, brother, because you cannot take that damage right now. All right, Rage fades out for Kazuki, so he's got an opportunity now.
Oh, whiff grab
God.
Another one. That's big. Level 3.
And there it is. And that's the combo I'm talking about right there, man. You send out the flame, send it out on level 3. If you're quick enough, you can get anything after that. Got him.
No, he didn't.
Oh, beautiful. He was deep enough in time to get on the ground. Didn't have to worry about the mid-air.
Yeah, that startup. Still that super slow startup. You gotta do it preemptively.
They caught some nail.
Big one. Level 2.
Doesn't even have to worry about that. And the most frightening thing about it is that, again, he keeps the fire.
Yes. Go level 3 probably right now. Alright.
So again, gotta be careful. Alright, sends it out. Ooh, this is bad.
A lot of whiff grabs coming out.
That's what I'm talking about right there, man. Has the opportunity, and he can do that legit combo.
Yeah. Relax with the grabs, man. Play the nooch.
Play the nooch. Alright, catch him with the power.
Oh my god. Now he could have gotten the grab and he does nothing.
That was bad call on that one right there. Left him wide open. So ChrisG is going to take that first match. So now KDZ has an opportunity to go back to the drawing board. He could switch it over, or is he going to jump right back in?
Thinking about it. Okay.
All
Running
right.
it back.
I respect the bravery.
Brave versus Natsu Dragon.
Oh, no.
What a round start. Good lord.
You know, it's funny you bring up Natsu because the first time I saw, like his SSM, it immediately made me think of Hellzone Grenade.
Yeah.
Then you see Enya just sitting there waiting for the moment he can be released. And now, yeah, KDZ has got a lot of work to do, but thankfully he still got it. Now he's going to be able to catch him.
Catches him, yes.
All right. There we go.
Wow, that SSM means nothing at
All right,
this
so
point.
again, excellently planned, excellently timed out. Again, had a rough start, say the least.
Right.
Again, but he's managed to like turn around and catch a life.
Wow. Gets 2 levels off of that though. Oh, gotta go ahead and blow him right now.
Nobody there for the low. Caught him.
With the diva. Now
Like
you
you said
see me,
again.
now you don't. I'm out of here.
Again, like I said, that was an excellent read. The only downside is, again, had he not dashed in, he probably would have been able to capitalize on that a little bit better.
Big.
Lights it up. Catches him with the over, brings him right back down. Level 2. All right, nobody on the fire. Opportunity there. Oh, just misses. All right, goes to the projectile flash. Hits him with the pop-up pump, knocks him up. Ooh.
Yep. Oh.
I respect it, but again, like I said, careful, man.
Very close. Now KD's playing a little bit more, boys. Taking these little one-off hits.
Forward, man.
Yeah, he needed that
idea.
activation. He needed it to stay alive.
But
But
again,
can
he's
he
gonna call it out though.
Chris knows. He's like, you're not gonna get
Got him.
Got him! How much? Not enough. Still losing.
Enough to
And
kill,
now
but
no
yeah.
more meter.
But again, it's an opportunity.
Chris with weapon flip at the ready as well.
And I said he's gonna try and catch him on the fade again. Takes his opportunity to win. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my gosh. Stuff the fireball when he tried to trade. Oh, he took the life lead right there. 10 seconds left and he
Got him.
takes the round. No fear from KDZ right now.
That's how you gotta play to this game, man. But
Staying
the problem
alive.
is he's alive, but he's got no resources. He's gotta play this as honest as possible. He's got to get through.
And it's hard.
Find opportunity. Wasn't able to capitalize on the punish.
Why did you do against Kazuki? I told him, I was like, dude, why don't you just play Kazuki? He's like, well, I learned him to fight against him. I'm like, no, just play him.
Again, like I said, it's not the worst idea, though. Again, it's always smart to be fully aware of what your opponent's going to be able to do.
Right.
So, again, learn the other characters. It's definitely a huge thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, right now, there it is. We were talking about it a second ago.
Yeah.
A beautiful, beautiful anti-air that he has. And again, ChrisG now sitting there. He's moving forward ahead.
This man, this is like the 3rd top 8 that I'm commentating with ChrisG in it. Like he's gotten like top 8. Defender North he won. Canada Cup he got like 4th, 5th.
I forget.
And now here he's in
Winners finals.
Winners finals again, so guaranteed at least 3rd.
Yep.
This man is. He's
Again,
too good.
like I say, ChrisG, he is, probably one of the more prolific players that we've had in recent FGC history.
Yeah.
He came up, like I said, he started his way out. Started with, Marvel from what I remember. Worked his way over Street Fighter 4. Dabbled here and there. Worked with, KOF for a little bit. Moved on to Infinite.
He's in top 8 in Smash Ultimate this weekend.
Really?
Yeah, and it's not the first time either. He got 2nd place at Texas Showdown in Smash Ultimate.
All right, well, that just proves the point.
Yeah,
Okay, but
he
yeah.
played Smash 4 too. Like
Again,
I went to a
said,
Northwest Majors, and he was playing Yoshi in Smash 4, and I was like, he got farther than me in bracket, and I was a Smash player at the time. I was like, what is
Again, like I said, that is just testament to how good and how dedicated ChrisG is. He's a veritable like professional across the board in
Poking.
basically every game. Oh yeah, like I said again, I remember seeing a lot of the stuff he was able to pull off in poking, man. Definitely shout out to Funky P real quick for giving them their stream time for the top 8.
Yeah, that's happening right now. So it's probably on Squad Stream. If you click that button on the Twitch channel, you can watch all the games simultaneously.
All right, so now again, like I said, Ghost is not taking any chances. The shirt has come, no, the hoodie has come off.
But
It's time to get serious, man.
Still got to keep his head warm.
All right, so now he has the opportunity. But again, yeah, like I said again, so just sort this out, get the buttons sorted. And again, take a moment to breathe, because if I'm not mistaken, we're on the loser side of the bracket now, so this is tournament life every step of the way. So again, cannot falter, cannot drop.
From now on, somebody is going to be embracing death.
Yep. Oh, it's like it says in the intro. Way of the samurai is to know death. The way of the Shura is to know victory.
I want to learn that monologue in Japanese. Like, I love this narrator.
Oh yeah.
He's
Word.
definitely one of my favorite fighting game narrators. Who would you say, who's your favorite all-time fighting game narrator?
You know, it's not as difficult as people would think, but if I had to say my all-time favorite fighting game narrator, it is easily the narrator from Last Blade 2. If you have ever gotten a perfect or got perfected, and you hear him just break out, again, in that like really deep, full-on feudal voice, Kondensori, again, to let you know that you picked up, then yeah, like I said again, that's it right there. Close second would be from, what is it? Capcom vs. SNK 2. Everybody loves that.
He's definitely a close second for me too, but my first one is Street Fighter Alpha 3. Classic. Like, I just have so much nostalgia with that guy.
Another one I'd say is definitely up there for me is going to be the narrator and the announcer from Street Fighter 4. And for anybody that doesn't know about me,
which one? Because Ultra was ass.
like I said again, generally the one that it started up.
Yeah.
Okay, like I said, because here's the thing, like I said, I'm a huge voice acting guy. So I know everybody has the whole sub stuff thing. Look, I always appreciate all the original subtitles and everything, but I love hearing well done English voice actors. And the announcer from Street Fighter 4 is a man by the name of Jameson L. Pierce. Hands down my favorite voice actor. For anybody that doesn't know who he is, he's the guy who has been primarily voicing Lu Bu for the last couple of years. So again, he voices Lu Bu. He's the American voice for Leo Whitefang. He was originally the American voice for Raven. There we go. All right. So again, right back into it. Ghost Trinity going up against Climax.
And finally seeing how Maru, like, obviously ChrisG formerly playing Haomaru, but he just saw the brokenness in Kazuki and was like,
Yeah.
I can't not.
Can't not do it, man. All right, but like I said, Climax, I was able to see insane match between Climax and Vicky Viper yesterday, and like those two, again, like they were literally everything but the kick and sink they was throwing at each other.
Wow.
Good call out on the DP right now. Sending it out. Here we go.
Yep, gotta be careful.
It's not so fun when you're the one getting thrown in the air, Hamar. Trust me.
Great life lead right here. He can just chill, but at the same time, you don't want to just chill against Ukyo. You don't want him to approach you, get into slide range, because then that's when the 50-50 start.
Just like that.
He's dead. He's actually dead.
I'm not gonna lie, it's still my favorite.
I always ask Minus what the haiku are. He's like, this is old Japanese. I don't understand.
And again, like that is just a shout out to SNK because that's the level of attention to detail they put there, man. They go for the proper dialect when it came to this. And just the amount of love, just the amount of love, that they put into their games.
Yeah, it's deadass like a lot of Japanese people, like born and raised and living in Japan, don't know some of these words.
And again, like that's just the way it's coming straight out with that. Just trying to fake him out. And I call him for it. Move forward. Are you trying to go for the front? go.
Nice. Subami stopped with a 5 each there.
There you go. And again, weapon flip still available. And the slide always throws everybody off, man.
Yeah, so my friend was here watching pools with me yesterday, and they knew nothing about fighting games at all. So when we saw Ukio on the screen, I was like, when the other person falls on the ground, just quickly say high or low. And I was like, you don't have to know what you're talking about, just say one of the two things. And then on Wake Up, I was like, oh, you guessed right? You're safe. You didn't guess right? Guess again. That's how I explained Ukio.
To say, no, again, it's solid, and where's the lie?
Right.
Trying to go for that no 668, man. I appreciate it. It's been nerfed, so again, it's not as powerful as it used to be. But still.
But it got buff. They nerfed it too much, and then they're like, wait, we're sorry.
Fade away.
Guess again. Guess again. What, 5-3-5?
Again, dude, like I said,
I definitely would have guessed low that time.
This is how
I
it
definitely
works.
got hit.
Man, Ghost. Putting in the work right here, man. Again, constantly being in Climax's head at this point.
Yikes. Yeah, you want to play it. That's the range he wants to play it from. The max 5M range. But at the same time, so you got to down back from far, because that slide goes really far.
Yeah, it does, man.
But then when he gets close enough into Tsubame range, like you don't want him in Tsubame range, right? As long as he's outside of that, you can down back safely. If he gets inside of that, then 5M. It's easier said than done, of course. You hear the crowd going,
shut down.
Ooh, that H would have done so much damage.
Yeah, like it says, the nail biter when it comes to this game, man. Got him again.
Oh my gosh.
That was desperation right there. That was, again, like I said, I had to roll the dice, but nonetheless, Ghost of Trinity moves on. Climax. More power to you, brother.
Right.
Like I said again, I respect it.
Just
but
Ukio things.
yeah, there's really no way around that.
Yeah.
You know, there's no more tactful way to express that.
Right. You can't feel
Just
bad
what it
about it.
is.
It just happens. I got double jeopardy by Ukio and CEO Taku. So
I
I know the
yeah, it's just the
feeling.
way it is. You know, and again, like the crazy thing is, like for everything that like Harmar is capable of, like there are times, there's spots or places where again, like he'll always be the better off character, we can say. But when you're a little too hot under the collar, when you're like too eager to get that damage, therein lies the problem. That's where the mistakes get made. And with a character like Ukio, he's going to be sitting there ready, waiting, to go. Any punish, it's just going to be there. We see that he has, again, he's got the 2C, he's got the slide. God forbid you miss the DP. We saw what Ukio just pulled off on him right there at the beginning of the match. Again, it's one of those things where usually other fighting games they're basically all about reactions, but now this is where you got to take it a step further. You have to force your opponent to react one way. You got to plan for that, and then you got to plan 2 steps ahead, just to make sure that, again, you're the one who wakes up with the damage, man.
Right, because even when Climax did have the life lead those couple times, I don't think you played the matchup correctly, whereas I said, you don't want to give Ukio that neutral situation where you have to react to what he's gonna do. You want to like keep the oppression, keep it to where like you're pressing buttons from like max range, safe buttons, fast buttons, to where like you don't want to be in a position where you let him try anything. You don't want him to try anything because that's when the guessing game begins.
All right, so now I got Roman himself going up against JD Jank. Rome, like I said, was able to find his way out. He was a little irritated about ending up on losers, but he said that again. He was going to get involved. He was going to, like, you know, steady himself, you know, steal the nerves, and be ready.
We will see. It's
The classic matchup.
Right.
Ain't gonna lie.
I still can't figure out what that bunny is holding.
It looks like a sign to me. The thing is, I don't know what the sign
But
would
there's
say.
like no words, right? So
Yeah. So it may be like, again, whatever it is posted on the other side of it,
一
and
本
he's
目
just running to get to wherever he needs to
I'm
be.
late, I'm late, I'm late.
No, but then again, it is the White Rabbit, so. Yeah. All right, so we're right into this right now. Don't do what he can. Decent trade.
こっちや
Trying to go for the overhead, but nobody home. It's another power wave. And again, the guy is playing this very patiently right now.
Yep, nobody wants to get within striking distance. Rome probably looking for a jump in.
Okay. And again, he's comfortable just, again, sending out that poke. All right, got in.
I don't like that Jubei color, man. Sprite flavor. Oh,
just
too
out of the
short.
range.
I don't know why he DP'd right there.
You may have been expecting a jump in, and you just like,
From
no,
full screen.
Again, still, like, even if it was from full screen, it still would have won. So, again, you might just wanted to test the waters a little bit, force him to, like, you know, come in. But again, he's playing this nice, playing this calm. He's got to be careful. Shaw does have weapon flip on deck. Good use of the 2C.
And that's the thing, is that deflect was timed properly. Rome whiffed. Okay,
Nice.
all right.
And that's why he did the DP. All right.
Gotta go deep.
And that was a serious read on that, because he called him straight out on that one. Don't jump. Right
Okay.
home. Again, like I said, I can respect it. Draw that line in the sand.
Right. I dare you. I double dare.
Let's go for the deep cross-up. Trying to go for the Raging Eye, no counter. Again, seriously, one of the, like, I really wish that more Jubei players would utilize his counters, because, again, they do a tremendous amount of damage, even in this game.
Yeah, I think, like, the person who does it the most, I think, is Andy OCR.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, you see how much mileage he gets off of. He's such a great player. So, I mean, he's going for it.
Exactly, yeah, he's going for it. It's just like, it's a time.
I think it's better to try to do it off of jump-ins.
Definitely.
But JD Jank playing an amazing ground game. I don't think he's jumped at all. Really.
So once or twice, but again, that was really mainly just to bait Rome in. Got him. Right for it. Oh! So to jump out. Again, I'm really expecting something probably, you know, big and ugly. Yeah. The question is, when is he going to try for it? Now, if he were to connect now, that might just kill, but I'm doubting Jank is going to give him an opening for it.
Yeah, I want Jank to, like, just try to bait the Eastern attempt, like, just do, like, a 2K.
And he's got to work him all the way
Got
up.
him! That was not the button, sir.
Yeah, but again, like I said,
How much
Eddie,
damage?
yeah, again, like I said, mainly due to the amount of rage he had left.
Right. It took a while to let it rip.
Got him.
Oy!
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
What a
That's
comeback.
it right there.
Did not see that coming.
最終戦
Okay, now, even with it. Now, here's the great thing. Because of the counters and because of the amount of damage that they do, Jubei actually isn't at too great a disadvantage when he doesn't have rage. 2 or 3 well-placed counters, that's it.
Yeah.
But again, it's about time. It's about, you know, being able to call it out. And thanks all over him.
He is not blocking worth anything right now.
Careful.
Oh, JD Jank looking so solid that round.
Right here again. This is JD Jank, and this is him literally turned all the way up to 11. This guy who has been playing Charlotte for a good little while now. He stayed with him through all the patches. He'll stay with her through all the patches. She's still his lady. And at the same time, he is really, really locked down a play style that works for him. Because usually, majority of the time, you always see, you know, Charlotte's that, oh, baby.
Yeah, character switch. Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
Darley's
Darby, again, I said, don't get me wrong. Like, I love me Miss Dagger, but like I said, she's not gonna be. This isn't the time for it. And this is.
It's like if you lost with Jubei, okay, I can see like you pick Darley first and then you switch to Jubei.
Right.
Like you don't switch to Darley if you've already lost.
Yeah. I said no. That's no. I say this with
Not
all
against
respect.
Charlotte.
Exactly. I say this with all due respect. Like, Darley is a choice when you're on winner's side.
Right.
When you're on loser's side, like I said again, no, I love her, but I gotta put her on the bench. I gotta put her on the bench.
She needs some plus.
Mm-hmm. Decent start so far. Nice swords. And honestly, God, it's still one of my favorite stages in this game.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely my favorite.
I said, I've been trying like my damnedest to actually like find this as a wallpaper, but again, like I can't find it anywhere.
Really?
Really? Yeah. Again, like mind you, again, like I'm doing this while I'm at work, so yeah, again, my time is limited to do so.
Yeah. Sure. Also, if you like Google Mikata Gahara, like it'll actually show you pictures of the real Mikata Gahara, and like a wiki page about like the battle that happened there.
Oh yeah. Oh, like I said, no, not completely. Oh, there it is. Again, you gotta get away from that, overhead, man. It's
Nice.
dashing, Swiss cheese, man.
I feel like Rome himself has no idea what to do.
Yeah, I believe he's just about taken completely out of this. So
He can't get right.
they said there's a way to do it, and like thus far, like he has not been able to get into full gear.
Yeah, he's backing up a lot. You can see that like that's the uncertainty in himself at this point. He's like he doesn't want to lose, but he doesn't know how to win.
Mhm. And again, he's just getting beaten to the punch on so many occasions.
And he's got decently safe buttons. Like even if Baby Jank blocks them, just put them out there. What? Because he might not. You know? Right there. 5 M's. There you go.
You see over here?
Just put him out. There, max range, she can't really go.
Exposure. Yeah, like I said again, keep it safe, make it work. That'll be enough.
Yeah, he needed that to stay alive, but now she's gonna start the round with weapon flip at the ready.
Mm-hmm.
And just put the slide.
I know.
Stop it at this point.
Again, all that damage.
80% health gone, weapon on the ground, can't pick it. Oh, he gets it.
Picks it up at what cost?
Right.
There we go.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about, man. A well
He can,
timed, well
he can
placed.
still win. He's gonna have to risk it all. He's gonna have to go for a deflect against super special move. Okay.
It's not an impossible. Yeah, it's not an impossible task, but he's got to play this as smart. Extended just a little too far, and again, like I said, that is going to be it. Rome is going to be sent home. But again, dude fought well, and I can never take anything away from him. He's one of the busiest people when it comes to SNK, when it comes to like FGC in general. It's a dude who, again, like him, Aru, and Marco Polo, they're like the Triforce basically. They're the like triumvirate when it comes to like the East Coast SNK community. So definitely shouts out to them. At the same time, this is a dude who like he streams on a regular basis. He constantly competes. He commentates. When we were at ECT, exactly. When we were at ECT, like I told him flat out, like, dude, I don't know if anybody has worked as much as you did in the last 2 hours. Because he got on when me and Hellpox were there for the first set of pools. He was on there and he had like at least a good 2 or 3 matches that he had to fight his way out of to get to top 8. But like he missed it at just the last point. He went through that, turned over, got behind the stage, started calling the next set of pools. And then after that he had to get ready for KOF at the same time. So yeah, this is a guy who's just constantly trying.
So we're going to winners finals.
Yes, sir.
ChrisG versus Sonic Soul. Ukyo and Kaz. Well, I'm assuming he's gonna stick with Kazuki. I don't see why he wouldn't. It's not like it's a bad matchup.
No, like I said, but again, it will be curious because with Sonic Soul, like we said again, scholar when it comes to how he approaches things. So, okay, so yeah, I heard it. He's going.
Oh,
Yeah, he's going boxing.
all right.
Okay, so it's a DLC fight right now. Question then becomes, how's he gonna play? Because again, this matchup it's still relatively new. Oh, they're gonna go.
Oh, with a mirror.
Okay.
Okay.
Stop teasing me. Okay.
Right.
Right. So again, like I said, this is a like relatively undiscovered matchup right now. Like I said Kazuki's only been out for a few days. Masara, he's been out, but because he wasn't really tournament legal upon release, you really didn't get to see too much opportunity with him, like in the fray.
But we saw a lot of him at Canada Cup,
Mm.
actually. So I think Justin Wong locked he locked Basara the whole tournament. Um, and I want to say somebody else used him as well.
1本目勝負
Right, so now, like I said, this is going to be the major thing because he's got to. ChrisG is going to have to deal with the unpredictable movement of Basara as well as the surprising amount of damage he did. At the same time, Sonic Soul has to be
not
very, exactly just
Boom.
that.
Boom,
Gotta be
baby.
careful with that, damage. Therein lies the rub. Where is it? Where do you fight from? Like, if you send out clones, it doesn't matter if you're still getting hit.
Not safe. Well, not punishable, rather. I should say not safe.
All right, so again, just like that, tried to go for tried to buff into the command grab.
Yikes!
That's what I'm talking about,
Dude.
That right there, all right. Now, like I said, did you hear the chime go off? Did you hear any weapon flip noises, any supersonic, any SSM noises? No.
Nope.
That was just a regular combo, and that's what it does.
50% out the gate.
Opportunity there, but he's just gone.
Yeah, Sonic Soul's definitely gonna have to be more aggressive. He's gonna have to get closer. Nice, ChrisG not falling for the walk forward clone.
All right, just like that, gets sniped out.
風間一樹
Now, here's the thing, like I said, that's not to say there was a terrible run for Sonic Soul.
Right.
Because again, it was just simply a matter of like him being a little bit too, loosey-goosey with the movement, all right?
Right. He's like, sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't mean to.
I said again, and it's difficult, like I said, because of the way Basara, just is in the game. Like, it's difficult to play restrained
Right.
when it comes to that. But again, Soul, moving back to his, tried and true.
But I felt like that was the problem. I felt like he was playing restrained when he needed to not. And he was just getting outranged. He would go full screen and press 5H when ChrisG is throwing fireballs. It's like, okay, obviously you're gonna get hit.
All right, but again, still has two opportunities here. ChrisG's only up one.
いざ尋常に1本目勝負
Again, the round start jumping.
Again, that's the beauty of having.
Yeah, at least now he has the ability to reflect the fireballs.
It's smart. Get a little bit extra range on it.
Fired up. Level 3 at the
Hold
ready.
it, man. Again, if he gets caught with a combo, that will kill.
Yeah.
So just throw that out.
There it is. Bomb. Not enough. One level.
Good use of the binder. A little bit of fire zone on there. Goes to the spot now. Called out. Full combo. Great. It's the overhead. Slide
勝
right
者
in.
風間一樹2本目
He's just so explosive and no pun intended.
It is who he is. It is how he plays. And again, like I said, it's something to be mindful of. Man. You gotta be careful.
Like he literally speeds up the pace of this game, which is obviously usually more calculated.
You know, it's like a joke I made when I was seeing Sky Power play at Evo. Basically, with the way that Vi was moving, he made Samurai Showdown look like last way too. Like, just on the level of speed and movement, he bossed it.
Okay. All right.
That is when you do it.
All right, yeah, I respect that.
Fortunately,
Oh,
he's gotta
still
eat this
gets hit. Still gotta hold that. Dang, so he hit.
That's one with 6cc as well.
Oh, man.
You know he wasn't going to let you get it back.
Meter gone, weapon gone. Looks like it's about to be 2-0 ChrisG.
This is why then.
Oh. Yeah. Chris knows. He's like, I see what you're trying to do.
That's just like ring awareness right there. I gotta give it to Chris. Again, that was like literally, yeah. It was unavoidable, but like I said again, it wasn't. It wasn't the tragedy I would have expected it to be. Sonic Soul, he's always gonna go down fighting if he knows he's got to go down.
Right.
So.
Well, now he's actually kind of shook a little bit. Rare to see him in this state.
He's going up against one of like the veteran right now. Man, so. Quick snap, full power.
So terrifying. That fireball just looming over you. Those 1 meter of recharges.
And like for anybody who has not been able to line this out yet, if by chance you try to go for the fireball with kick, again, it'll leave you with a single ember left. So you can just keep that on the back. And seeing that is insane.
Oh, nice. I liked it.
Again, that's the other thing. Just in case you think that Kazuki is all offense and no defense, he has the ability to keep himself safe.
But then that's also what makes him so amazing. It's like we've been seeing this super explosive offense, but then at the same time you're telling me that he has defense too? Like, where is his drawback? What is he bad at? Nothing.
I don't have an answer to that just yet. Got to hold that.
And you still get a charge off of it at the end. Not just a knockdown.
So, he's got anything left in the tank, he's got to pull it out. What can he do?
I did not expect this at all. I said I wasn't going to care about any of the DLC characters until I got my girl Mina, but I definitely care about it.
I said, man, I gotta be
big.
I gotta give a lot of props to ChrisG on what he did. Not just that, but the fact that again he saw that Soul was going for the immediate, like the ghost cross up, and he hit him with the hammer pants. And like just again, that was it. That was the last coffin nail. That was basically the wind being ripped out of Sonic Soul. Man.
Out of his sails.
That was like that's the fallback tactic. And now we have somebody in the game who can immediately counteract it. Like you said, what does this guy do poorly? I have no answer.
Nothing. I definitely foresee, I'm not asking for them, but I foresee some nerfs in the near future. So shout out to Dynamic Custom Beadworks though.
Have his money ready.
The promo code core values. I love his promo codes. 25% off your next order. He's been in the game for a minute.
Yeah.
And always quality products from DCB.
Again, check them out, dynamicbworks.com, and hit them up on Twitter. And again, like I said, for anybody, we always say this and we mean it, ladies and gentlemen. Support your locals. Case in point, hit up the laboratory. If you're in the Hatboro, Pennsylvania area and you have free weekend, have free days and free nights, look, you can see it right there on the screen. You have a full schedule right there. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. You got Smash Brothers, you got Tekken, you got Dragon Ball Fights, you got Cross Tag, you got Samurai Showdown, you got Rivals of Aether, Splatoon 2, Project Plus, and Sword and Shield. There is something for everybody at the laboratory, ladies and gentlemen. So
I was literally saying, like, I don't have a Splatoon scene where I'm from. Like, I'm about to pull up. I'm about to come to Pennsylvania just to go to this Splatoon local. I'm not even from this state.
Dude, like I said, again, like, and it's moments like that. This is why we say support the locals, man, because, again, they give you the opportunities. This is where this is where the communities start at your local. So, again, hit up the laboratory again. Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so now this goes first Master Hand.
I would love to see Crazy Master. Well, he's Crazy Master Hand, so he's like both hands. Because there's Crazy Hand and there's Master Hand.
Could be.
Crazy Hand's the left hand, Master Hand's the right.
Curious.
Love how we can see Pokken in the background on that player cam. Looks like
Again, like I said, I like, just to be off topic for a little bit. I love like the adjustments that they made to Pokemon. Because don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the game, but it did get a little bit irritating that they only ever played on the one stage because of the amount of lag that all the other ones have. And now that they've normalized that, we get to see so much more of what's
No, it wasn't the lag. What it was is that the circle was different sizes. And some of them were oval shaped, and some of them were like really small.
Okay.
So what they did was they added pretty much like how Smash has like Battlefield mode and FD Omega mode. They added
okay.
that, so you can be on every stage and it's the same size circle.
Brilliant. All right, again, like I said, Crazy Master Hand going up against Ghost of Trinity right now. Again,
Another Ukyo mirror.
now, like I said, Ron was telling me that that we were having 3 Ukios in the matches today. So this is going to determine who is the last Ukyo standing.
Well, no, because Sonic Soul is still in losers. So the winner of this will have to fight him to determine the last Ukyo standing.
Still slight patience, man. Now, we know from earlier, for the first matchup today, and again, Crazy Master Hand has no problem going slow and steady when it comes to
Right.
Ghost, on the other hand, again, like, I've known Ghost for a while, and a bunch of the games that he ever plays, like, he prefers to be the aggressor. So now it's, the irresistible force versus the immovable object. And thus far,
that object is being moved.
Yeah, irresistible force seems to be putting the moves on, so. Good defense there, keeps it safe. Runs right up and gets the full combo. Catches him off the spot dash. Tsubami, man. It's always going to be there. Good dark cancel right there. Good push block, man. That's one thing I always tell people, again, like, make use of the defensive mechanics in this game, bro. They will save your life.
Yeah. And net you some big damage.
Oh. Yep. Yeah. He's gonna pull it off. Slide, slip of snot.
Ooh. That's fine. He could afford to take that gamble. Actually, no, because he could have died to the next them there. But Crazy Master Hand just not having the wherewithal to go for it and gonna go ahead and lose the round for it in the game.
Just the immediate. Here's the thing that blows my mind, man. It's the fact that because movement and the management of that, you can be dictated any which way you need to right now. But the fact that it's the full animation, so for him to literally just straight up pop up and just bomb me, it's like the visual of it always makes me laugh. You know, because like you were expected with the way that again, you know, Ukyo's jump arc is, like it would be falling into it, but not. Whenever you see somebody literally just like pop up and do it right there, again, the physics of it has always been funny to me.
Going back and forth. Get away from me, he says. Fading back. Go
for the full pass.
Ghost of Trinity is trying to get this over with. He's like, I got somewhere to be, dog.
Yeah, homie. Right now. Ghost sitting on match point. One life of the line for Crazy Master Hand. Sends it out. Again, bro. Combo. Again. Ghost gonna have to be a little careful. Left flip is available for Crazy Master Hand, but again, the opportunity may not present itself, especially with the way Ghost plays. Simple, man.
Okay. It chooses no option on that wake up. And one hit away from sending Crazy Master Hand packing. Ooh, but instead,
Catches him in the air.
anti-aired, and he's gonna stay alive.
Not done yet.
His aggression did not serve him there.
Ooh. A little bit of opportunity here. Good fade away on that one.
Crazy Master Hand taking the life lead early this time, but again, not very aggressive, but is slow and steady. Is winning the race here. Do we see an activation? Yes. He's gonna have to play perfect from here on out, and guesses wrong with the Tsubame, or rather, Crazy Master Hand guesses right with the block.
Okay, so now it ties it up. We got a fight on our hands here. Again, I see, seriously, no second guessing that. Both of them jumping right back in. More aggressive in the opener, but has to eat that full combo for his troubles. Slide over home. Full combo, get the damage on it. Catches him with the air, man. Yeah, no, this is saw back and forth with
Okay, yeah, stay away. Oh my gosh, really from there?
just right off from his tap.
Trying to hit him with the kitchen sink at this point. And got it. At that point, just at that point you gotta guess Tsubame, because Tsubame kills you, sweep doesn't. So even if you guess wrong and it's sweep, like if you block high and he sweeps, you still got like a couple more in you before you die. We'll see what happens. Yeah. So pressing high again. Oh, both of them.
That was fun, man. Tripping.
Ghost opportunity. Life lead. He's like, all right, come at me, bro. Oh, he
Smells like
jumped.
blood in the water.
Instead of punishing, that's a big punish. And yeah, the activation, Crazy Master Hand needed that to stay alive. Oh my gosh, Ghost of Trinity, no fear. I
said again, the writing was on the wall, so we just had to let that one fall the way it did. But again, nonetheless, Ghost of Trinity moves on. Hizukio proved to be the better man today. But he still has what we can't call like the Ukyo to deal with.
Yeah.
So, yeah, not out the woods yet, Ghost.
Yeah, let's see if that aggressive style play will hold up against Ukyo, who is as aggressive.
Yeah, man, like I said, it's not going to be an easy fight, but at the very least, it's going to be entertaining. So, we got that to look forward to. The question is, like, see me on there. We got Jank going up against. Yeah, looks like Jank going up against KDZ. So
Okay.
going to be definitely an interesting match, and it's going to be fun to see how this plays out because you got Jank's Charlotte, and at the same time KDZ has a Charlotte as well. So it's going to be a question of is he going to start with the mirror match or is he going to keep that just in case he needs that later on?
I think at this stage in the game, he's not going to want to risk a game with a pocket. I
Point
think he'll
taken.
stick. I think he'll go Jubei.
Mm.
But, I mean, we'll see here in a second.
Again, it's his choice. They're the ones on the sticks. We're on the mic, so.
Right.
But nonetheless, for everybody watching at home, again, I hope you guys are enjoying the action thus far. We are still here in NEC 20 Top 8 Samurai Showdown, live at the Marriott in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. And dude, by the way, like this is just a little aside, but I know that this was like the best of a bad situation given what needed to be done, whether it was gonna have NEC 20 or not have NEC 20. But that to the wayside, I would not be upset if we came back to this venue because I've been digging the spot.
Yeah, the venue is got like it's kind of tricky to get here.
Right.
Flying in, but I think at the end of the day, it's worth it for the venue.
Yeah, seriously, man.
It's definitely. I like it more than the old venue. But
Yeah, man. Like I said, between the venue, like I said, the hotel rooms are immaculate. Like I said, some of the best sleep I've had in a while, and I love the showers here.
and accessible, affordable food.
Everywhere. Again, like seriously, you guys listen at home. You do not understand what we're talking about here. Like literally, there is food everywhere. All right.
Like put it this way, the last hotel we had to walk farther just to get to the food court attached in the venue. Then you have to walk to get to food outside here.
Yeah. All right. Really, really put that into perspective, ladies and gentlemen. All right, trying to go for it. Again, like I said, we see you were right. Thanks for you back.
Hate this color
Man, that's sweet. Now here's where we're seeing like the clash of personalities because when JDJ went up against this matchup when he was fighting Rome was a little bit like hesitant. He was trying different things. He wanted to work his way through. KDZ on the other hand, he is being all aggressive right now. He's not giving JDJ any opportunity. Doesn't want him to build up any momentum at all.
Gets grabbed there though. Still with the life lead. He's so he doesn't want to press too much because he doesn't want to get jumped in on. Oh, mash it out! KDZ wins. Mash Master. This man plays Mario Party.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness. Doesn't get anything off it. Lets her pick up the weapon for free. Freeze. Oh my god. That actually hit?
Good call out there, man.
I thought he was just trying to go for the chip or something, but I don't know if that would have chipped out from there.
Man, those will get you over and butter. Simple, short, sweet.
Nice.
Grab. Simple, keep it simple, sweet. Well, again, like I said, that's what my teachers always told me.
Kiss it. My coaches told me that. My football coaches.
I said, KZ forcing JD to really pull this out right now. Again, if for whatever reason JD Jenks was waiting for KZ to blink, he was pretty much calling the wrong bet there.
Right. He's like, I only got one eye. I gotta keep that open. Great. Some people got a third eye, and he only has one.
That's all he needs. No, but then again, I remember something that they seem to talk about football coaches. Jubei is going to be a contradiction to this, but the old saying is never use or send two or something when one would do the job. And yeah, Jubei's the contradiction. Finally, going for it. Double taps again. Here we go. Ooh, trying to go for both hands.
Press 5H on the jumper? He must have dropped a dash input, trying to dash H to anti it.
Again, speaking of dash inputs, you see it right there. Doesn't even have to worry about losing the weapons. He really catches him with the forward, any attack button at that point. Picks the blades back up. You can count on that one. Going for the spot dash.
Hoi.
Now, sadly, Charlotte has no punishable answer for this. But again, if she gets up close, she can still do that.
I mean, if she gets just outside the ring, she could probably bayonet it at the end, right? No, it's safe. It's safe.
Yeah.
It's safe.
Because again, with all the push off from that, yeah. I'm gonna go for that deep cross up. Okay, simple. Let's see, now again, KGZ, with the way he's played, again, this is going to clash of styles right now. He's being forced to play this far more conservative.
But it's working out for him. Like, he's definitely out buttoning her.
Alright, decent trade. Izzy would just still
Oh my gosh, run up DP. Oh, well, that could have been the end of him.
That could have been a lot right there.
He wasn't ready for the opportunity he was given.
Yeah, not having it, man.
Okay, where you going?
Chip. Yep, smart stuff. Doesn't have to worry about it. Still keeps all of his resources for later. And again, goes to what could be a turnaround moment for JD Jank or match point for KDZ. Yeah, not having any of that.
However, though, even if he hits with Eason, oh, what a spot dodge!
Oh man, it could have been tragic.
Yeah, Eason wasn't going to do a lot of damage there, even if he hit with it. But now meter gone. JD Jank still has his. Yeah. Yep.
Again, that's how that works.
Respond in time. Nobody wants to take any big chunks. Now, neither player with the meter.
Going for it. Both hands.
JJ currently with the light lead, but
Turn around in seconds.
has been. Ooh, that's big. Neutral has been throughout the set in KDZ's favor, so he can make this comeback, especially now with, while JDJ has no resource.
Good.
And there it is, life lead regained. And great block on the cross.
Now he said, no rage on the stream. Here we go.
Oh, not quite.
Opportunity. What could he use?
Oh, what an answer, JD Jank. Staying alive, tying up the games there. You know you're upset if you're KDZ. He's like, I can't believe it. Look at his face. Come on.
Yeah, guys, so that is not a happy camper right there.
Oh, man. He is tight.
I don't blame him.
I would be too.
Wow. Somebody screen capping this one right here.
That's an emote right there. Does he stream?
Oh, God, I don't remember. Okay, but we're jumping right back into it. It's tied 1-1 right now. You know, KDZ going up against JD Jank. Juve on your left, Charlotte on your right. Alright, so the momentum, coincidentally is in JD Jank's favor. So KDZ is going to be working overtime to get that speed back.
Not a bad start.
Good old red butter does its damage.
Yeah, finding his spots for those grabs. All the back dashes. All of them. Oof. Gotta get out of the corner though. A little bit too much. Oh,
There we go.
Jake corners himself, but he gets the damage it's worth.
Dude, the hardest hitting three-hit combo in the game.
Okay. Try it again.
Push block keeps it safe.
Yep. One more time.
In the arsenal, punishing time.
Oh! Risked it. Didn't get the biscuit.
Got him right in the back. Nice swap dodge.
And right now, JD Jack on set point.
Yeah, turned this all the way around.
After this is all but in the bag for KDZ.
Again, just keeping it very, very straightforward. No reason to go too complicated. No reason to, again, throw anything complex out there.
The pressure session going on this time.
Just has to be fair.
He's mad. That boy is. The gloves are off.
I have him, man. This is tournament life right here for both players. And again, the patience hasn't actually worked out for him. Oh, no.
Oh, man. He wants it.
Question is, like, will KDZ, like, in an attempt to, like, gain control, just in general, will he, like, go flex into
He
his Zen?
tried one time. It was nothing doing, but okay. Check him with the kick. Boom.
Hands on it.
I feel like if he activated there, he actually would have been able to punish the defense. I think with the Oh my gosh, KDZ! Oh! All the way, every time, down to the last hit, the cross up, finding his mark. KDZ just gets a little bit anxious when he's in that situation. Like, just block. He could have done 2K at the end of both of those games. Just a simple block into a 2K. He was already dead.
I know this is a cliche in our business, but I have to say this right now. You
hate to see that kind of thing happen. I knew you.
Because again, like, unfortunately, like, that was KDZ's match to win on more than one occasion.
Yep.
Nothing against JD Jank
At all.
anything, like I said, but like everybody was watching the same match. Like, unless by chance I was missing something, like there was another match being put on screen while they were playing something else, I know what I saw. And again, yeah, that was pretty much all but in the bag for KDZ. And then, like I said, I don't know whether it was just like tiny little bit of hesitation, or whether he second guessed himself at the worst possible time. Again, it turned around.
Yeah.
And like I said, JD Jank is sending KDZ home.
Right
He will
there,
move on.
the name of the game in that situation is composure.
Yeah.
And that is what KDZ lost in those crucial moments.
Just, literally right there, had it in his hand, had it in his grasp. Again, keep moving forward in the tournament, and it just slipped away.
Good run to him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'd
That's
say
no shots.
5th place finish.
Mhm.
Moving on.
So, JJ, he's still standing on now. If I'm not mistaken, he is going to go on to, what is it? Yeah. Going up against Ghost, I believe? Or what? Yeah. He's going up against Ghost. So now it becomes a serious matter because, again, going back and forth with you killers here. There are 3 of them in the tournament. No, there are still 2 left. One just got on stage. The other one is waiting for the winner of this match.
You know who he reminds me of? There's this guy, he has a YouTube channel where like he plays music. He plays keyboard, and it's like the different types of like video game music. And he just like looks at the camera and like doesn't blink. And it's and so the text will go on the screen like, oh, this is like when you're about to fight a boss, and like he'll play something. He's just like looking straight at the camera. I don't know the guy's name, but this dude reminds me.
Really?
Oh.
this just got interesting. Now is this? Yeah.
Haven't seen it Genjuro in a while.
Okay, so yeah, this is calculated. This I doubt this is a button check because they would have just gone through random for anything like that. Huh. Interesting. Now again, I can't say that I've seen too much of this matchup. You know, I mean, like we've seen Genjuros from
I think
the
it happened
beginning.
at CEO Taku in top 8.
Yeah, and like I said, no, we've seen Genjuros from the beginning of the game. You know, but like I said, in terms of the matching up of the decision Maru,
Yeah, I think it did happen in CEO top 8. Kizzy K.
all right.
I forgot who the Genjuro was.
So again, I said JD
Scarlet,
Junkies going to have to be a little bit careful here for the simple fact that Shizamaru does have a lot of tools in his basket. And lest we forget, he is definitely his father's son. He's trying to work this out. Gotta take that full combo, man.
You see how wide this man Genjuro's back is? That boy is swole.
Man, I said, guerrilla warfare, man.
Like, it looks like it hurts to be that swole.
This is moments like that, man. It's the slowdown that really adds to trying to attention.
Smooth cross up.
Activates
Activates round 1, and he gets it though. It pays off.
Okay. I said dividends. Can't argue that. I said it's a questionable choice whenever you see, a Rage Explosion in the first round. But again, if it pays off, you can't be mad at it.
It paid off in that it got him the round. However, now he's gonna have to deal with 2 rounds of no resource, no weapon flip, no burst to get out of jail again.
That damage.
So once JD Jank gets his weapon flip at the ready, there's gonna be no way to stop it.
On him with the perfect tree. Damn.
Making it pay. Should have held your water. Okay.
Patience. Yeah.
Oh,
that's
let
attitude.
it go already. Why? There was no reason to let it go there.
I'm guessing that he felt that the opportunity was there. Again, he's probably been charging this since the last round, so yeah.
Yeah, which means it would have done a good like 80%. Just keep holding it. He's not pressing many buttons.
Alright, get damage, take it where you can get it. Call him in the air. Again, when you got the opportunity, go for the bread and butter. He's trying to make that mistake.
Oh, big. He could have right there.
Yo. Jank, man. I'm sorry. That's good. Yeah, that's
Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Shinji Are 9.
that was, yeah. Yeah, pretty much, man. So, dude, like, you had him dead to rights.
Yep.
Right there. Like, anything
He's
would have
got to
killed
know
him.
that. He has to know that. It's not like it's unfamiliar at this point. The game's been out too long.
Dude, like, anything would have killed him at that point. And, yeah, that just didn't happen. All right, try to get the card cross up. I like it. Man. God, like, I'm so used to hearing him yell that out. Like, it's rare to see somebody actually block all 3 hits. As patient as possible. Again, get the damage. Float
Again, the round reverse. Hey,
early, man.
he won the last game, so. Nice patience there.
Again, 2 times for your troubles, man.
2本目
Alright, go again, still. There we go. And they just get the first hit. In a jumping man.
Oh, he cannot find his mark this round.
Again, let's see. Alright, let's not have to worry about getting the perfect in the second round again. Again, see, go in there, get the damage. All you have to worry about. And again, that is why he is the perfect companion for any kitchen in the States, ladies and gentlemen. He slices, he dices.
He truly ends.
These early round rage explosions, man. It's curious decisions, but like again, they're the one on the six, so it's their call.
It hurts. It hurts. Oh, that's it.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's it. Again, let's say you're going on about like how swole Gendro is. He got swole specifically for that. Okay. Any
He
idea?
just did that strike 1,000 times a day.
Again, dude, like just seriously. That's how it should have ended last time.
Right.
Again, breaking out the tried and true. All right, so now JD Jenkins is going to have to shift gears here because it's a different animal going up against Sukiya.
Perhaps now he can avoid the round 1 burst.
So semis right now, ladies and gentlemen. Tournament life on the line for both players.
Winding down is going to be only 2 matches left after this.
Quick combo. Zone troubles, back and forth, tip and tap. Slide. Listen, guessing, making him guess. High or low.
Right? You just can't whiff like that. Okay. The backdash is gonna kind of sit on his life right there. You'll never know when he'll go forward. There it is. Ooh, he called out.
Caught him slipping right there. Slow down.
Again with the round 1 burst? Yeah. Why did that do that much damage?
Staring death in the face.
There it is, baited this time. Tried to call out another Tsubame, doesn't come. At the very least, Ghost is winning every round that he bursts.
Give him that. Combo off. Let it home for the 5C.
Here's the crowd. Wow.
Again, like I said, it hurts. The slowdown as well, man. It's not that you dig into it. Alright, so again,
Who is it going to be? Who will advance? Oh my gosh. Cannot have subpar execution at this stage in the game.
again, JD Jenkins, seriously, all he's doing is biding his time with that 5-6.
It's going to come down to
Beautiful spot, though.
makes the least amount of mistakes this weekend. So far, Ghost has made a couple. And with no comeback mechanic at this point. That's it.
Spot magic again, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I keep saying, don't get me wrong. Offense in this game is incredible, but be evasive, be defensive, be aware. That is how JD Drake has been able to, again, put two people down back to back.
And so, will he stay? Does he fight Sonic Soul now?
I believe he has to, yes. Either depending on like which final they want to throw out first. I guess we'd have to go through. Yeah, we'd have to go for the winners finals first, then you get to losers finals. See who comes out. Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. My bad.
It's
Said again,
ChrisG Sonic Soul.
Right, I'm getting completely lost in this. Like, just seeing everything that JDJ just pulled off, it's discombobulating me.
Yeah, like you were saying earlier, support your locals. The laboratory has games at least 4 days a week.
Oh, yeah, man.
Sessions, 4 days a week. Smash. All the smashes. Yo, Smash 64? Do you see that on Tuesdays?
Oh, I see it, man.
It's OD.
I see it. That's where you want to see the beginning of it all, basically.
Yeah.
No, and dude, like, I'm not gonna lie, it is bananas to consider like how far Smash has come. Not even in terms of like reception and widespread like turnout, just the roster.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, dude, like,
70. No, there's like 80 characters now. 79. Something like that.
No, but it doesn't matter how many characters there are, because if you want to get proper beadwork for it, hit up our boys at Dynamic Custom Beadworks. Use the promo code Core Values for a whopping 25% off of your next order. Catch you guys online at dynamicbeadworks.com. Hit them up on Twitter, Dynamic Beadwork, and whenever they're showing off their wares or showing you how it's done, you can simply watch them on twitch.tv/dynamicbeadworks.
I've got my DCB piece hanging off my rearview mirror in my car.
Oh yeah, dude, I got my Android 16 at home, so I'm happy.
So like my favorite character in the Dragon Ball universe is Frieza, and he has a few different Friezas, but he custom made me my own Frieza, Golden Frieza, as after he transforms with his arms to the side.
Alright, so Sonic Soul going for Basara right now. Again. And I understand why, because seeing how there aren't too many, again, like I said, there have been too many tournaments that have Basara experience. The matchup is still very, very new to a lot of people. You are not teleporting out of that.
Yeah, he's definitely got to do something to get himself out of this corner, because if Genshin continues to approach, yeah, the teleport doesn't matter when there's no space to move. Oh, he's alive still. What's it gonna be? Oh, he rolls out and goes straight. That's the worst weapon. Actually, the worst.
It's so pretty to look at, I'm not gonna lie, but yeah. It's the crossover.
Needs more tracking fireball. Okay.
It's the overhead.
There we go.
Out the bat.
Too close though. That's the weirdest voice line for this situation.
Again, like the fact that the weirdest is something that's probably synonymous with Basara in this game makes sense.
I love his voice actor, but like the voice lines are kind of weird.
Trying to be a little bit fancy, and it's been paying off. He's shifting into profit. Sends out the backflow, manages to mix things up. And he still has all his resources. Okay, out on that one.
Now he's being a little bit more tricky. I think he realized the faux pas he made in round 1 was backing up too much, too early. Now he's moving forward and he's getting mileage off of aggression, because they don't expect you. The opponent doesn't expect Basara to move forward, and that's why it works.
Autumn.
Game 1, Sonic Soul.
Alright, so again, a little bit of a rocky start in the beginning, but like I said again, yeah. Just look at those eyes, man. But like I said, Sonic Soul, If anybody can pull it off, man, it's gonna be him.
踏切バサラと
Right? Me and him switching over to Charlotte. Understandable. But again, the giant question mark here still remains like how well does Charlotte handle the matchup?
Right. Like how I feel like Genjuro closes the gap better. I don't think he lost that because of anything about Genjuro. I think he lost that because he was just getting hit.
Yeah.
He wasn't blocking. So that has nothing to do with the character.
いざ尋常に1本目
But maybe I guess maybe he feels like he can throw out better buttons to halt the advance with Charlotte.
Catches him on that one. Let's do the tactics. Sends out the back.
Oh,
No, right over the command grab.
I can't believe he's doing that from point blank. If that gets blocked, he's getting blown up.
He said, yeah, this is no benefit. It's part of, it's one of the things that Sonic Soul perfected with, all of his work with Sabanagashi. Oh, man. Gotta eat that.
勝者首切りバサラ
Yeah,
2
so
本目
again,
勝負
losing because he's just getting hit by everything that Sonic Soul throwing out has nothing to do. He's just getting hit. Character has nothing to do with it.
Opportunity.
Okay, go ahead and lose the web. Alright, I like it. Do it again. That's weapon. Oh, big. Could have been
So the dash.
Where you looking? Watch your toes. Alright, just gonna back up, let the fireball hit.
Simply got to be aware of everything.
Okay. Trying to just talk him into doing something. Puts the weapon down, picks it back up. Just being so unpredictable, right? So doing things that make absolutely no sense, but it's kind of to get him to either go to sleep or to commit to something. And right there,
Now, whatever it is that he's ultimately building to do, he's going to have to be quick about it. Because again, time is now a factor.
that's true. He can still burst as well, but oh my
Doesn't
gosh,
need it.
勝者首切りバ
Just
サラ
like that.
JDJ just getting hit by things.
He loves his woman. Gotta give him that much.
He's like Chance the Rapper.
いざ尋常に1本目勝負
Now, it appeared that again, like I said, the Basara tactics have gotten the better of JD Junk thus far. You never know what the hell he is.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I definitely got grabbed there.
Sneaky, man, very sneaky.
Okay. Finding some damage there. He's really susceptible to grab right now. He's not biting on any of the clones, which means his actual body could be there grabbing.
Let's see. Right, slowly beginning to see through the tactics.
Ooh, alright. Oh my gosh, can he do enough in time? He's got to find one more hit to take this life lead over, and he's got 3 seconds to do it. What a spot dodge! He got it! Oh my gosh! Sonic Soul playing the clock and just clutching it out.
Insane, man.
And now he hasn't even really been doing the regular fire
As an answer, I
Yeah.
didn't need it to.
at all.
Alright, go for the nose, downward stroke. It's the nose, air flash kick. Good on JD Jenks for remembering to block that. I've seen too many people get caught off guard.
Wow, wow. What are hitboxes?
He's in his head now. He's out there right now. He's got the line in the sin. He's created this perimeter that JD Jenks is not comfortable going into.
He controls the space in front of him, but I mean, again, JD Jenks sitting on the life lead. It's very slight, however, and we've seen this happen multiple rounds where Sonic Soul is at this deficit, but is in no hurry. And then when it matters, he shows up and makes it happen. Does he burst here, or does he just take the L and go to round 3? Oh my gosh. The worst weapon flip take. The worst one. Show,
He got the round, but
show me a worse weapon flip technique than Basar's. Please.
I would say.
You can't.
I was gonna say coincidentally, Charlotte's like the very first build of the game. Because
Not anymore.
yeah, not anymore. Called out, but slowly but surely, JP is a little bit more brave to actually cross that line.
trying to stab, trying to, like, you know, at least play some neutral, but like, how do you play neutral against someone who
Oh,
isn't there?
got him.
There we go.
And he chose not to activate in round 3? Why did you take that? Sonic Soul. Hello?
That's that.
He had. All right, man. I'm not the one in losers finals.
So, you know, I can't say anything, but again, very bizarre. Very bizarre. But Soul, he's all smiles right now, so clearly he knows something I don't. But again, JD Jank on the board in the losers finals. Gets a trade. JD Jank wins out on it. That's it. Very quickly. Now this is where I think JJ needs to turn things around, because he has to stop giving Saul the respect to send out those shadows. All right, a little bit productive on that one.
The issue is that he doesn't have the life. When Basara has the life lead, now you have to go to him, and then it becomes so hard because he controls that space so far in front of him. It's hard for you to just go forward. It was great for JD Jank when he had the life lead, because that forces the guy who wants to stay away to come forward.
All right, man, he's with the weapon flip.
He does, but I mean, still a big deficit. It's all to overcome. And he still has access to Fireball and Command Grab. See, he's not even worried about the weapon. He doesn't need it. Time is winding down. Big life lead. He can just run. Doesn't need it. I don't need it. Yep.
Wow.
He just had the life lead. He didn't need the weapon at that point.
So sometimes that's the smartest way to go about it. Command grab. Overhead again.
Yep, I like the fakes when he goes forward. Yep. Here's the thing I noticed. He doesn't actually he uses the walk forward clone, and whether JD Jank bites or not, he never actually walks forward. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I would think you test him to see if he's going to press a button, and if he doesn't, then just walk forward for real, right? And just walk right up to him and do whatever.
Nobody there for it.
No fear.
Wow, like, there's a lot more you could be doing right now, Jimmy. Time.
Yep.
It's on match point.
2H there. Probably should have 5.
So. Smart, was able to see through it.
That's it.
And that's all she wrote.
Sonic, so okay, so that is what he was trying to do against ChrisG. He will get his opportunity at a run back now as he moves on to Grand Finals. Will he stick with the Basara now that it's warm? Or will he go back to Ukyo out the gate? Because I feel like in the last matchup against ChrisG, I felt like his Basara, he wasn't playing it the way we just saw it.
Right.
And I felt like the switch to Ukyo didn't make much of a difference. Kazuki is kind of godlike. So the character's godlike, the player's godlike.
Yeah.
So
You have to, again, like, you have to bring your best.
right.
And if by chance your best is a little bit outside of what your usual comfort zone is, you got to roll them dice right now.
Yeah.
But, like I said, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Your grand finals here at NEC 20. Samurai Showdown top 8. Shout out to all people who have been able to play today, all people who blessed the stage.
Yeah, shout out to everybody who woke up early enough to watch this. I was, as I was saying, when I made the post, I was like, I rarely wake up before noon. It has to be something good. And this is definitely good.
Oh, yeah.
This top 8 has been really exciting.
We've seen good character variety. All right, so
Thinking about it,
yeah, consider.
Oh.
Consider.
There it is. Coming from the losers bracket, so if Sonic Soul wants to be your NEC champion, he's going to have to beat ChrisG 3 times, and then 3 times again.
Gotta take 6 on it.
That is a tall order.
Yep.
But we did see at least one reset victory here this weekend in, by the way of King of Fighters 14. So it is possible.
Yeah. So we'll see when the cards lay.
いざ尋常に1本目勝負
Yo, oh my gosh. He's literally mixed him twice, and now he's dead. Oh, okay, not quite. He didn't have a level 3 fireball. The resulting combo from that would have been the end. Yep, he can't go full screen because fireball will win. He's got to stay pretty much in the range of 2M and 5H. Yeah, too far away again. Gotta go a little closer, right there. This is gonna be, the range is going to be crucial in this matchup. Yeah, no, the round start backdash, not what you want to do. You don't want to give him free fireball stocks. You don't want to give him, you know,
The opportunity.
yeah. Whoa! Wait, that dissipates the fireball? He didn't get hit. No, his tracking fireball hit the floating fireball and it just disappeared.
Interesting. Learning something new every day.
Yeah, but he's a lot. Okay. Finally seeing him with a life lead here. He only needs one more hit. Again, though, he's outside that range. But actually, he's good as long as he can. Now he can sit full screen as long as he just neutral jumps those fireballs. But gonna go ahead and take a slide for a round.
Go slow. Swap.
最終戦勝負
Very careful.
Yeah, because he didn't get hit by. Oh, a little bit too far. Boom, baby. Ooh.
Opportunity.
No drop, but no. Have to actually, but we'll take those.
完勝勝者風間和樹
All right, so again, she's gonna get first blood here.
But yeah, already we're seeing a much better Basara from Sonic Soul. He has definitely learned, and he's continuing to learn. So the adaptation is definitely there. The question is it going to be enough?
Still action, but it's chaos. Man, grab, nice.
Boom.
Gotta go with the teleports all you want, but you're still there in the back.
Yep. Still got a block. Okay, that's actually a pretty good trade for Sonic. One more H, and he takes this round. He's just gotta get close enough. He's gotta get in range, and not get hit by fireball. Ooh!
Smart and get in and out. Yeah, the life lead is insignificant at this point.
Can't be whiffing buttons like this, cause that will wreck him. Oh man! Wow! Wow! They're actually talking to each other. I love it. I love that they're having so much fun that they're literally like quipping back and forth mid-set. They're not taking themselves too seriously. You don't see that too often.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, good
He said, leave me alone. He's talking mid-round. They're talking mid-round. This is great. I love it.
Get some of the ants here. Yeah.
Ooh. Caught him coming back.
Man. Nobody there for the ball. Jesus. Listen, like, it sounds to me like they're both in disbelief right now.
It feels like they're just in the couch session. Like, they're just at the crib right now, hanging out.
Ever so slowly. Sonic Soul right now, man, like taunting ChrisG.
Ooh, cannot whiff. When he has level 3, you cannot
like
whiff
that.
buttons.
Not whiffing like that.
It's all bravery, dog.
Do it all, man. It's just, it's what it is right now, bro. There's no way of getting around it.
They're
like,
talking to each other. They're talking to the audience.
He said that's the beauty.
He's like, he said, I'm on fire, you know? Pun intended. All puns intended. Ooh, my gosh. Boom. Bam.
That's what I'm talking about.
Almost dead.
Yo!
Okay, no perfect.
10 seconds.
We got the moral victory.
10 seconds into what could be the final game.
Yep, ChrisG is now on tournament point.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
He's like, oh my god. He's like, I'm bursting. Forget this.
He has to do anything at this point. ChrisG,
like, damn you,
and
Chris.
Kazuki's damage output is too much for Basara to handle right now.
Ooh, got him. So now he can run away. Now he can run away, but he doesn't want to.
Wow.
Ends up wake up
Wow.
weapon flip for the win. ChrisG.
Wow. Short work,
And
but damn.
both of them sitting there
In
laughing
again,
their
like,
butts off.
literally, and just genuine disbelief. Like I said, because there was no way. Like we didn't know how well this matchup was going to work out. Now we do. Okay. Like I said again, if you're gonna go into it like that, if you're gonna play Kazuki at all, man, literally just spam. Put them on the table and say, "Here we go." All right.
Yeah. So
But, yeah.
congratulations to ChrisG. He'll be
Oh,
your
yeah.
NEC 20 Samurai Showdown champion.
man. I said, and again, like all like trash talking, joking aside, like I said, he did it in a very impressive fashion.
Yeah.
This is a guy who like he saw what the game plan was because technically because of his experience with KF14, Chris was Nakaruru playing that too long. So he was working with that. And Nakaruru,
He sells
no
a pocket
slouch.
knock.
Yeah, like I said, no slouch in this game. Like I said, no. The mechanic that she brought with her with Mama Haha 2K or 14 isn't so much a detriment here because again, there are different attacks to counteract it.
Right.
But he comes in, he sees the new character, he like clearly picks up, and again, like the combo I was telling you about, that was literally the first thing we saw of him.
Right.
Like just literally ran up into it, had the full rage, full meter and everything, and like 90% of the health going like
He
that.
actually told me about that combo. That was like the first thing he said to me about Kazuki. I was like, oh, I haven't played the character yet. He's like, oh, he's so good. He's got this combo. And like,
Yeah, and here we go. Like I said, proof being in the pudding right there, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, like I said, definitely shout out to ChrisG, shout out to Sonic Soul for at least making it interesting, man. At the very least, he came in there. He didn't let the fact that he may have been like for the moment outmatched, didn't let that stop him from enjoying himself.
Yeah.
And definitely shout out to everybody. Definitely big shout out to JD Jank because like he put on a lot. No, he put on a good show this day, man. I said walking away third with a tournament that had KDZ in it, that had Rowan himself in it, that had ChrisG and everything, that had Sonic Soul. That's no small feat. And again, to just simply lose to the people that he lost to, but to also send home the people he sent home.
yeah.
That's the impressive thing. That's something that, again, like, if this be his first medal, I'm not 100% sure. I can't say that I, follow his tournament standings. But again, if this is his first medal, wear that proudly, brother. Again, that is, in terms of it, that's going to do it for the action here at NEC, man. But just...
What's up next? Do you know?
To my knowledge, no.
Well, we don't know exactly.
Oh,
Soul
word?
Calibur
Oh, yeah.
6,
Yeah,
top
okay.
8 is going to be right here shortly. So go get a cup of water, go use the bathroom, get you some grub, call your friends, get them in here. Everybody should be waking up at this point. So that's
Should be
going to
waking
be
up,
our
yeah.
time. Thanks for chilling with us. And now we're about to go in the audience.
Yeah, man. Like I said again, I say this every time that I'm on the mic with everybody, man. Look, there are 1,001 places that you can be to watch something online. You chose to spend your morning with us. So for that, I say thank you. But thus far, we've had a great showing this year. This has been Zerk. Definitely fun talking with you, man.
Absolutely.
Hope to do this again sometime real soon.
Got to.
But again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Afro Dynamic. And until next time, brothers and sisters, keep fighting a good fight. We are out.